Hi everyone, thanks for coming back. Welcome to the Our Parks Thebes workplace class. My name is Sarah, but I think you've joined my classes before. So I'm gonna go through a gentle and quite slow-paced flow today because obviously the weather got much warmer, so we're trying to sweat a bit less today. But if you have any injuries or anything that you want me to be aware of, just pop them into the chat box as always. And if you have any questions that maybe come to your mind, maybe just wait until the end and put them in the chat box so I can respond and get back to you at the end of the class. Otherwise, just get yourself a mat or on a carpet or in the garden or wherever you are. And we're going to get started by bringing ourselves into seated on the mat. Cross-legged, half lotus, full lotus, whatever feels comfortable to you. Bring the hands down to your knees, close the eyes here, take a deep breath in and lift the shoulders up to the ears. And then exhale, drop the shoulders down. Close the eyes here and maybe draw your attention inwards. Take a few deep breaths in through the nose. And open the mouth and exhale. Inhale through the nose. And open the mouth and exhale. A few more at your own time, just bringing yourself to your mat, to your own practice, just checking in with your body, checking in with your mind as well. And since it's actually Mental Health Awareness Week, maybe really check in with your mind and see how you're doing today. Maybe there's something on your mind that, keeps on coming back, something that maybe stresses you out a little bit, or something that takes up a lot of energy and that you might want to tackle this week, either to let things go or move on to change something. So really check in with yourself and your situation, your surroundings. Taking out a few deep breaths in through the nose and exhale through the mouth. A few more. And then bring the palms together, hands into heart center in a prayer. Take a deep breath in through the nose. And open the mouth and exhale. Open eyes. And we can bring the prayer up to the sky. But keep the shoulders down and away from the ears. Open up the palms and bring the arms down to the ground. Leave the left hand down, right arm comes up and over to the left hand side on an exhale. Take a deep breath in here. Pushing the right sitting bone into the ground. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Very good. Inhale, come all the way up. Right hand down. Inhale the left arm up and over to the right hand side. Pushing the left sitting bones back down into the ground. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath. Inhale. And exhale. Then inhale, come all the way up. Interlace the hands behind your back. Push the shoulder blades together. Chest opens to the front. 2 breaths. Inhale. See if you can sit very tall. Inhale. Exhale, shoulder blades together. Inhale. And exhale. Let go. And we interlace the hands in front of our body and push the palms off the hands to the front. Round the spine. Bring the belly button towards the back into a C shape. Chin comes into the chest. Then inhale. Bring the hands into the chest. Open up the elbows to the sides. Pull them apart. And then exhale, push the palms again to the front into a C shape. Belly button comes to the back. 2 breaths. Inhale. Exhale, push the shoulders to the front. Inhale. And exhale. Very good. Hands come onto the knees. We're going to twist. Right hand comes into the left knee. Left hand comes behind your back. So you can put it down and onto the mat next to your left sitting bone. And we take a deep inhale, straighten the spine. And exhale, we twist over to the left hand side, looking over to the back, over your left shoulder. 2 breaths. Inhale. Lengthen the spine. Exhale. Twist. Inhale. Lengthen the spine. And exhale. Twist. Very good. Then inhale. Come all the way to the center. Take a deep breath here. And out through the nose now. And we counter twist to the right. The left hand comes into the right knee. Right hand behind your right sitting bone. Inhale, lengthen the spine, straighten out the spine. And on an exhale, we twist over to the right hand side. Look over your right shoulder if that's an option. Take a deep breath here. Exhale, twist, 1 more breath. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, twist. Very good. Then inhale, come all the way to the center, and we inhale the palms up. Again to the sky. Grab hold of your right wrist with your left hand. Take a deep breath in here. And then an exhale, push and pull over to the left hand side. So pulling on the wrist, not down, but to the side so that it comes as an extension to the left. Inhale here. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Very good. And inhale, come all the way up and grab hold of the left wrist with the right hand. Inhale, lengthen and exhale. See if you can push and pull to the right hand side. Inhale, push the left sitting bone back down into the mat. Exhale here. 1 more breath. Inhale. And exhale. Very good. And inhale, come all the way up and bring the hands down right out in front of you and bring yourselves to all fours. Take a second again to align yourself so the knees are hip distance apart underneath, the hips, the wrists are underneath the shoulders, shoulder distance apart. We start circling into one direction, so you can go either in the shape of a circle or a shape of 8 or any other shape that works for you. Maybe close the eyes here and see from the toes, scan your body all the way up to the crown of your head. See if there are any areas that need some more movement, some body parts that need more movement. And then we switch direction, so go the opposite way. And then come to neutral. We bring the fingertips pointing outwards to the long edge of the mat, so that both wrists point towards each other in the middle. Fingertips are aligned with the long edge, and we start circling again, getting some movement into our wrists. So get some weight to the front as well, get your chest over to the front. And if it feels uncomfortable, you can always come back and point the fingertips to the short edge of the mat, to the front. And then switch direction, go the opposite way. And come to neutral. If it's available and if it's not too much of a stretch and it feels okay with your wrist, flip the fingertips pointing towards your knees. It's a very deep stretch here. So bend the elbows slightly and start rotating very, very small circles here at the front. So no need to push your sitting bones too far back here. and then switch direction. Go the opposite way. And then come to neutral. Again, flip the palms again to the fingertips pointing to the front of the mat. We tuck our toes under and push back. To our very first downward facing dog. So keep the downward facing dog soft. Keep the knees bent, the elbows slightly bent. Push the shoulders away from the ears and maybe move from side to side and to the front and back. Just releasing any tension in your body. So walking out the dog, pedaling through the feet maybe. Moving your hips from side to side, knees in towards your chest. Before we find then stillness. So whenever you've had enough, just find stillness. Look at your navel. Push the shoulders away from the ears, shoulder blades apart. Chin is tucked into the chest. And we stay here for 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And inhale, look in between your hands to the front of the mat. Come into your tiptoe and walk all the way to the front of the mat. When you're at the front of the mat, grab hold of opposite elbows, shake yes with your head, shake no with your head, bend the knees, and then swing from side to side here like a rag doll. Then let go of the elbows and just let your hands sweep on the floor from side to side. And then we slowly come to neutral. Bend the knees a lot and roll yourself all the way up to standing. Head and shoulders come up last. When you get to the top of the mat then, just bring your shoulders up and back and down. So rotate them towards the back, opening the chest to the front when the shoulder blades come together. And then also bring them to the front, so go the opposite way. Very good. Then bring the big toes to touch. The heels are slightly apart. Inhale the arms up to the sky, palms touch. Exhale, forward fold, bend the knees here. Then inhale, bring the hands to the shins, look up. Straighten out the legs, flat back. Exhale, we plant the hands and step back into a plank. Option here to drop the knees down, then the chest, then the chin. Otherwise, shift your weight forwards onto the hands, drop halfway down, and then inhale, upward facing dog or cobra, depending if you want to lift the thighs off the mat or just relax them down. Then we tuck the toes under and push back. Downward facing dog. Stay here for 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. And inhale, look to the front, in between your hands, step the right foot all the way through, in between the hands. Inhale, we're gonna come up into a high lunge. We're gonna interlace the thumbs, drop the elbows to the sides, so we come into a nice heart opener. So push and like the thumbs away and bring the thumbs above your head to the back if you can. Sink a bit more down into the front foot. Stay here for 2 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Very good. Let go of the thumbs. Bring the hands down into heart center. We're going to twist. Left elbow hooks onto the outside of the right knee. Right elbow pushes up to the sky, and you bring your thumbs into the heart center if you can. Look over your right shoulder to the sky. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath. Keep the back leg active and do not bend into the left knee. Inhale. Exhale. Very good. Hands into heart center. Inhale. Sweep them up again into a high lunge. And we open up to the right hand side. So forward twist. So push the chest over to the right. Right shoulder away from you. 2 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Very good. Windmill the arms to frame the front foot. And we step back into a downward facing dog. 3 breaths here. Inhale. Push the shoulders away from the ears. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Final breath. Inhale. Exhale. Then inhale, look to the front, in between your hands, and we step the left foot all the way through this time. Come up into a high lunge. Interlace the thumbs and bring the thumbs up above your head to the back. Drop the elbows apart and sink down into the front foot for a heart opener here and a chest opener. Look to the front, 2 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Very good. Let go of the thumbs. Bring the hands down into heart center. We're going to twist. So left knee, right elbow. Bring the hands and the thumbs into heart center if you can. Look over your left shoulder. Keep the back leg active. And we stay here for 2 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Very good. Bring the hands into heart center. Sweep the arms up. And we twist to the left this time. Right hand to the front. Left hand to the back. Back leg keeps active. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Windmill the arms to frame the front foot. And we step back into a downward facing dog. Optional vinyasa if you want to go through a flow. 3 breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, chin to the chest, look towards the navel. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Very good. Inhale, look towards the front of the mat. Step the right foot all the way through. And we inhale, come up into a high lunge again. Drop the left heel down, open up into warrior 2. Sink down into the front foot. Try to keep the knee above, just above the ankle in one nice line, so don't bring the knee beyond the ankle. And we stay here 2 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, back arm keeps up. Exhale. Then inhale, straighten out the front leg, shift your weight forwards and come down to triangle pose. Right hand on the inside of the right ankle or grabs hold of the right big toe. Look up to the sky and your left palm. 2 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Very good. Inhale, come all the way up and point the right toes in line with the mat. So all 10 toes should now be aligned to the long edge of the mat. We interlace the hands behind our back, Take a deep breath here. And an exhale here. Another deep breath in. And on an exhale, we slowly tilt our chest to the front and see if you can bring those arms up above your head and towards the front, only as far as feels comfortable. We stay here for 3 breaths. Try to keep the legs straight. If you need to bend into the knees to go further, feel free to do so. Inhale. Exhale, tuck the chin in towards your chest. Inhale. Exhale, final breath. Inhale. And exhale. Very good. Let go of the clasp and bring the hands into your hips. Inhale, look up halfway with a flat back. Exhale here. And then inhale, come all the way up. And exhale here. Now we're just bringing our left toes in line with the short edge of the mat. Bend into the left knee and open up into your warrior 1. Inhale here. Exhale, bend into the front knee. Inhale. And exhale. Very good. Straighten out the front leg. Shift the weight forwards and come down into triangle pose. Left hand either on the inside of the left ankle without like slouching here, but just pushing it to the ankle, or grab hold of the left big toe with your 2 peace fingers. Look up to the sky over your right shoulder. Fingers together. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Very good. And inhale, come all the way up into the warrior 2. Windmill the arms to frame the front foot. Feel free to go through a vinyasa or we step back into a downward facing dog. 3 breaths here. If you ever need to take a child's pose, feel free to take it now. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Final breath. Inhale. And exhale. Very good. And inhale. Look towards the front. We shift our weight forwards into a plank. Then drop the knees down. Untuck the toes. Slide the feet back and come all the way down onto your belly. Now we're dropping the elbows down in line with our shoulders. And then lift your chest off for Sphinx pose. So chest opens to the front, elbows are down on the mat, fingers are spread wide, and you look to the front. Pointed toes towards the back. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale, open the chest to the front. Inhale. Exhale, final breath. Inhale. And exhale. Very good. And bring your chest all the way down. Bring the hands underneath the shoulders. Tuck the toes under. And push back into your child's pose. So you can untuck the toes or keep the toes tucked. Keep the arms out to the front or wrap them around your sides. Keep the knees together or knees apart. Lots of options here. Just drop the forehead down to the mat if that's an option. Try to push the sitting bones back down onto your heels. You stay here for 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Final breath. Inhale. And exhale. Very good. Then inhale, lift your forehead up and bring yourselves all the way seated onto your heels. We are lifting our sitting bones off the heels here. Bring your hands at the top part where your hip bones end. So just the bony part, you know, where our where the hips end. Push it inwards towards the front, and slowly, slowly see if you can bring the pubic bones to the front, and slowly, slowly lift your head towards the back. If there's any pain in your lower back, just ease off a little bit. We're just going here in a nice back bend called camel pose. If this is available, just stay here. Otherwise, if you want to go deeper, just drop your hands back down to your heels and push your pubic bones to the front and the chest up to the sky. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Final breath. Inhale. And exhale. Then bring the hands again onto the hips and then slowly, slowly sit back down. Open up the knees to the sides and we come down into another child's pose. Arms out to the front. Drop the forehead down onto the mat. 3 breaths here. Inhale. 1. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Very good. And walk the hands again in towards you and bring your sitting bones all the way down onto the mat, extending the legs out to the front. We'll go for one nice forward fold before we then take Shavasana. So, point the toes up to the sky, keep the legs and the top part of the thighs engaged. So, when we engage muscles always work in pairs. So, if we keep the quads, the top part of the thighs engaged, the hamstrings at the back can actually take a break and relax. So point the toes up to the sky, inhale the arms up, and then exhale, thinking about going to the front. But keep those toes pointing up, grab hold of your ankles, of your toes, of your feet, wherever you reach. You can even get a strap and wrap it around both soles of the feet and pull yourself closer. Look towards the front, bring your chest above, like just folding onto your thighs, and we stay here for 3 breaths. Inhale, lengthening, and exhale, folding. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, fold. Very good. And inhale, walk the hands all the way in towards you. And bring our right knee in towards your chest and drop it out to the side. Again, square the hips again to the front, so towards your left toes. Inhale the arms up, and with a slight tilt to the left hand side, we fold forwards once more here. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, pull yourself closer. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, fold. One more breath. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, fold. Very good. And inhale, come all the way up, and we extend the right leg to the front. Bring the left knee in towards your chest and drop the knee out to the side. Square the hips to the front. Inhale, arms up, and then exhale with a slight tilt to the right hand side. We forward fold. Keep those toes pointing upwards and the quads engaged. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Lengthen. Exhale. Fold. Inhale. Lengthen. And exhale. Fold. Very good. And inhale, come all the way up. And we extend both legs out onto the mat and bring yourselves down onto the mat. If you want, we draw the knees in towards your chest and give it the back a nice final massage before we take Shavasana. If there are any other postures you'd like to take before we finish off this 30-minute session, just feel free to take them now. And I'll meet you in a comfortable Shavasana, legs extended out, mat distance or even further away from you. Arms out alongside you. We tuck the chin in towards the chest so the neck can straighten and be long. Here you scan your body from the toes all the way up to the hips, making sure you're not holding on to anything and engaging things that you don't need in this posture, and you can completely melt and relax here. Move all the way up to the crown of your head, also checking in with your mind, making sure you're not getting distracted by anything that bothers you, to-do lists that you have to do later. So for the next minute or so, just try to maybe focus on your body, on the sensation or the noise around you, but don't let it distract you. Just mindfully on the mat, try to find stillness here. And slowly bring your awareness back to your body, the room. And you start wiggling the fingers and the toes. And slowly you start hugging the knees in towards the chest. Maybe give your lower back and your spine one final nice massage here. Releasing any tension. And then whenever you're ready, just gently fall over into one side. Taking a few breaths here, checking in with yourself. Maybe ask yourself how you're feeling now compared to before when you started the class. And then use your arms and push yourself up into a comfortably cross-legged position where we started off the class earlier today. Bring your hands into your knees. Take a deep breath in here. And then open your mouth and let go. Take another deep breath in through the nose. Open the mouth and release. Final breath. Inhale positivity. And exhale all the negatives that we keep stored in our bodies, in our minds. Bring the hands together, palms together into heart center. Take another deep breath in here through the nose. And then on an exhale, gently bow forward. Thank yourself for waking up this morning, for dedicating the last half an hour to your own body, to your own mind, to your own yoga practice. Namaste. Thank you, Amelia. I think you were the last one, the only one to yeah, stick by. I hope you enjoyed the class. If you have any questions, as always, feel free to drop them down into the chat box. And I hope you're going to have a lovely day and get out to enjoy the hot weather and the sunshine. I'll be back again next Wednesday for another 30 minutes flow. If you have any question, yeah, feel free to drop a note on our parks. Otherwise, I hope to see you soon. Thank you. Thanks, everyone. Bye.